So, the PlayStation 5 has, unsurprisingly, a new controller. It's not a DualShock anymore. It's a DualSense. It's a good controller, has nice buttons, fits well in the hands. It does some gimmicks with its rumble, makes it feel different depending on what you're doing in-game. I suppose this is to add immersion. Likewise, it can do some things with the tension and swing of the analog triggers on the back, which is an interesting idea, but sometimes when I'm doing something and it suddenly changes the swing on it, I'm using too much force and I can force it down further than it wants to go, and I'm quietly worried if that's going to damage the controller or not. And it's not that I want to do that, but it suddenly changes it up when you're in the middle of something in a moment of high tension, and it makes me want to quietly opt out of the trigger features. But I could be worried about absolutely nothing, because I can find absolutely no information about if this is a real problem online. The only real issue I have with the DualSense is its battery life and charging situation. Its batteries only last for around 4 hours. In fact, the first night I had the system, the controller running out of juice was what led me to stop playing, even though I had fully charged it. And charging it is a whole other pain, as for whatever reason, it didn't like any of the USB-C charging cables that I have. The only one that seemed to actually charge it was the one that came with the system, and only when it was plugged into the PlayStation 5. And as I don't like to leave my console in rest mode, this necessitated me buying a PlayStation 5 controller charging dock, which is basically just an extra $30 premium on top of an already expensive console. So to basically sum up my feelings on the DualSense, wonderful controller to use, needs much better battery life, and to be less fussy about what charges it. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.